Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, as always, for joining me on this wonderful journey that we're on as we take Hartlepool United all the way to the top, hopefully. As we saw last time out, anything can happen. We drew 1-1 to Bristol, which I think everyone will agree is 2 points dropped. We led the game for the majority up until around the 89th minute, I would dare say, or thereabouts, when we conceded a late equalizer to drop 2 points, which kept us out of the playoff spots, rather tragically. But we do have a glimmer of hope. We have a game in hand on Sutton United that would definitely get us up one spot to jump them. And we also have quite a few games left to play, so without getting ahead of ourselves, looking immediately to the present, we have a tough game against Carlisle. They are only a couple spots below us, and that is purely on goal differential. So we will look to put some distance between us and them. I do have Zach Clough, not sure how to pronounce that, in the midfield, who we know is a quality player, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. And we will also have to look out for late goals. But first, we gotta look to control the midfield. I think we'll do that by rotating the squad a little bit. Go ahead and put Garbett on the bench. Also fix this a little bit. Even though Cook has been quite the servant to the club, I think we'd rather have, I was about to say Smith, but I think we'll do Hendry to give us that flexibility. He can slot in on either fullback spot or even in the defensive midfield position if necessary. I think we'll give Klein a start away from home. Leave the back line, and also leave the top three untouched. Just a minor change, get a little more defensive, put Shelton a little higher. We've seen him score a goal in his day. Let's see if we can't get all 3 points. I, for one, am really hoping. Maybe that man can score.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV.
Hope everyone's feeling good today. If not, hopefully this makes you feel better.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire?
The ones in red.
It should be a cracking game, though.
Hopefully the ones in red.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
I would definitely prefer they lack penetration. Alright, well, I hope you'll enjoy a cup of tea with me, and away we go.
Now they get the ball rolling.
Off to the races. Pass it along the back, haven't done that in a while. Nice and slow, get some build up. Just control possession for a sec. We don't do that very often, do we?
De Vries. Oliver. Well, it's tight at the top and extremely tense, just as we would want it, Stuart.
Well, it looks like being a very close race for the title, doesn't it? There's nothing to choose between the teams, but can one of them,
if we can get some results, is fine by me, because if it's tight at the top, that means we could jump quite a few clubs. I just need some favorable results.
And Klein on the ball.
I need to start passing it forward if we're going to do that. Ooh.
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance?
Nope, not with dribbling like that. They can't. Good pressure by Klein. I like that. Jan is up to the task at the moment.
Here's Patrick. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw.
We will credit that to the defense and not their poor quality individually. That's what I would like to be true. I don't know if it truly is. Oh, okay, that was a bad pass. Shelton, what are you doing? Okay, that was purely not fair. I feel I must take back my previous statement.
He's enjoying space.
But can he make anything
Cross
of it?
could be useful.
Oh!
Goalkeeper's ball.
Just too
Disappointingly
far
for them.
ahead. Just within the keeper's grasp there. Take it as a promising sign. Hopefully it'll learn from it.
Guy.
If that's open again, if we cross it a little earlier, I feel like we
Getting
can
the
get
ball
that.
forward.
Oh boy.
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Can he do it to take the lead? Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment.
Should have cleared it. Should have cleared it.
Can they forge
Oh.
ahead?
Wow.
No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Yes. Yes, a better team, better player would have scored that for sure. But I feel slightly vindicated because a player just fell down on our team and I don't know what that was about.
Now someone has scored in one
Part
of
of
the
me
other
wants to
matches.
replay
Let's
that,
find
but
out
I
exactly
realize
who.
that would not
Alex
be
Scott
great
will tell us.
content. And you can replay it individually if you would like and see if I'm making things up, because it's possible. My
Thank
eyes
you, Alex.
deceived me.
Patient build-up at the
bad
moment.
That was a bad run. This is just a lot of bad stuff. Maybe it'll have a good result. Maybe it probably won't.
Very comfortable when in possession.
Are we? I don't feel comfortable.
Oh, big opportunity.
Wow. We're going to pretend that was a cross.
A mischievous effort. Oh, that's textbook
Holy
goalkeeping.
cow, that was a bad.
It should be.
Eee.
Able to close down the shots.
You know, a corner is probably the
An
best we could have
opportunity
hoped for
to
from
forge
all of
ahead
that.
from this corner situation.
Absolute madness. And I will take it. Ooh, that jacket looks nice. I like the logo when it's not surrounded by a circle like it is on the jerseys. Just my 2 cents. That was a bad. That's not what I meant to do.
It's a short
That's
one.
not what I meant to do at all. Wow. Okay. I will take the blame on that one, but I want to say the game mechanics were
Guy.
poor. That's really just me complaining. Oh,
Plenty
Jan,
of
you should have had
forward
that,
momentum
buddy.
here, but can they produce? Patrick. A really sumptuous ball.
Luckily he
Terrific
did not give
defending
it
to
right
stop them
back.
progressing.
We're still not out of the woods.
Not quite the clearance they were
There
hoping
you go.
for.
That was more the clearance we were hoping for.
Well, it
Good
came to
header.
nothing in the end.
Striker doing work.
Well, in terms of added
You'll
time,
love to see
a
it.
minimum of 1 minute.
Don't love
Tackling
to see
and
that,
winning
though.
the ball to boot.
Alright. Okay, well,
So it is, the first half
not the best, not the
story has
worst.
been written.
away from home. We'll take the draw into halftime. Not going to complain too much. The players actually walk off the field before we start yelling at them this time. Don't need to watch that. Alright, halftime team talk. You're all not good enough. I want more. No, that seems harsh. What I meant to say was, need you to apply that finishing touch to some of the chances that we're creating. I need to see more runs into the box. Really like some more pressure from the midfield. Let's really build out from the back. What other buzzwords can we throw in there? Finish. Don't let up a goal like we did last game. No, this is a meandering team talk. I think ultimately you just need to put one in the back of the net. Score more goals than they do. Let's finish there. Score more goals than they do in the second half, and we'll win. And everyone cheers.
Plenty
Really
to
inspired.
consider based on what we've seen so
I think
far
that was inspired.
as the second half begins.
That was good pressure.
De Vries. Chance to do damage. And
No,
let's give credit to the defending.
let's not.
Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, he'll certainly bring much-needed experience to them. Let's just hope...
Oh, Stuart, a chance!
Sweet.
One up a cul-de-sac in terms
Baby
of the
Jesus. Got away with one. Seem to be saying that a lot.
attack. Oliver. Varga.
Don't think we'll continue to say it.
Breaking at pace. Well, it looked highly
Yes,
promising,
yes,
but
game.
it
That
came
is who I
to
wanted
nothing
to
in the
play.
end.
That through ball too. Player directly next to me.
Gibson. Now, do they mean business on this occasion?
Oh boy, I
Chance
hope
for him
not.
to get in behind, maybe.
It's a dangerous looking run though.
I believe
Got
there's
away
been a
with it.
goal in one of the other
Hard
matches.
tackle on the
Alex
box
Scott
there.
has the details.
One I didn't even tell him to do. So, always heart in mouth when you see the player go down in the box, but luckily a no call. I think a correct no call
Thanks
in
for the
my
update, Alex.
totally unbiased opinion. But either way, we're dealing with yet another corner.
And they are committed to making the substitution here.
Just rolling over my anxiety from last match at this point. From all the matches, really.
And over
And
comes the
our
corner.
really poor performance.
Smuggled away.
Though thus far, lately, we've been doing okay. Oh, can you just run all the way down the field? Holohan, go.
And he might be through here.
Oh my goodness, what a breakaway.
The opening goal, 1-0. And
Wow.
they feel they deserve it.
Best Owen Wilson. Wow. Well, that was against the run of play. I'm not ashamed to admit I didn't exactly see that coming.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so
Thought that
poor.
might have been
They
too
make
heavy of a
so
touch
many
for
bad
sure.
decisions
I
there.
think a better
No wonder
goalkeeper
the keeper's
closes that
exposed.
down, so we got a little lucky there. But once you get to that point, I mean, goodness, what else can you do but just pass it into the net there? Very nice. Very nice. We're going to need that. Leave it imbalanced.
So the match is
Tempted to go
restarted,
defensive,
1-0
but I
here.
also just realized we didn't fix that problem from last time. Bad on me. Do that at the end of this game, hopefully.
Dickinson.
So
McDonald.
if we go defensive, we will have to go
Well,
into the
time for
menu
a
to fix
scoring
player
update
positions,
because things are
but
changing. Let's hear all about it
we're
from Alex
used to
Scott.
that at this
Yet
point, aren't we?
another goal for Newport County. It's now 2-1 with 69 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Promising attack this. Guy. Dickinson. He continues his run.
Good
But nothing
tackle
comes of
by
it. Good
Holohan
defending
there.
it was.
See if Sterry can't relieve some pressure. He can,
And can they exploit the space out wide?
maybe. Not really.
What a genuine
Oh, darn.
opportunity, but it was squandered.
Bad
Okay.
touch there. Unlucky deflection, I think, is the better way to say that. Not a bad touch. Cross from that position, you expect either to go into the box or you get a corner. Neither one happened this time, but we'll live with it. As it is, I think some fresh legs are in order. Hendry it is, playing that defensive position. Get some more established defenders on the field. Give Jan a high five. I think he played a good game. Couple of dicey moments, but overall, good performance from the teenager. The very young player. In reality, would be probably scooped up by a better team.
Decent position. Might be able to set up the chance.
Wow, good save.
Well, good defending, clattered out of there.
That felt like it should have gone in. And by sure, I mean, I wanted it to. I think actually probably should have, but it's okay. Keep the pressure on if we can. Come on. Nope. We'll also just give it away. Bad on me. Bad on me. Okay, time for everyone to absolutely put in a shift. Run like you have no limits.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything
And
from this game,
please
but
don't
there's
let
still
them
time
go.
to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle.
Why are you not making a run right now, people? Crap. Didn't mean to run out of play there, obviously. And I think there's nothing for it but the good old all-out defense. Oh no, we're in trouble, folks. We're in trouble. And by we, I mean me. Oh boy, okay. I do think we absolutely sell out here. Let's go big time. Put on the extra center back. Let's put absolutely everybody on. I see no reason not to play them out of position. And just sell out for those 3 minutes. Skipping through the animation, sorry. Watch the handshakes. Take a breath. Nobody panic. I'm telling you guys, obviously I'm not panicking.
3 minutes of added time here.
Not panicking at all.
Guy. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Well,
Perfect. I think we just about got away with that one. Let the seconds tick off the clock. And then absolutely punt it upfield. Just straight up the field. And you whistle it dead. Lovely. Lovely.
And it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Thank you, Stuart. It was well earned. Woo! And we can breathe
This
again.
man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, I enjoyed
That is
watching him
the
today.
wrong
His
player.
work rate, skill, and movement were excellent, and he fully
Why are they
deserved to score
focusing
that winning
on
goal.
Reagan? Reagan Ogle is not the man who scored there. But he did, yet again. Old fella. Every time we seem to put him on, he gets a goal.
And now they get the ball.
Some confirmation bias, I realize, but if he keeps putting him in like that, I mean, he's already in the starting 11. I don't know where else he could go, but certainly like the performances. Absolutely like the result. And let's talk about it. I got all the time because we won. I'll be honest, some nervy moments for sure, but I think every player did his job. When asked, we attack as a team, we defend as a team. Certainly towards the end there, got into a solid structure. and yeah, just every person doing his job. Our big rivals, yes, I knew that. I knew they're big rivals. We soaked up the pressure, I think. I think that's the honest answer. Sometimes you gotta work for it. You gotta struggle through the pain. And by pain, you obviously mean, you invite some pressure. They obviously had some chances. Defense did well. Goalkeeper did well. Really just taking the punches, rolling with the punches, and then when we had the opportunity, we broke, we scored, and that's that. 3 points are ours. There are rivals. That's good to know. Whoops. Routine win. I think we want to be consistent, Yeah, not much more to say than that. You keep the points rolling in. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how they come, it just matters that they do. They never seem to let the fans down. Yeah, we've let the fans down. Let's not lie. The fans have been disappointed in us more than once, if we're being totally honest. But what I also have to be honest about is that the FA Cup is up next. Whoops. Which I'm very excited about, which is why I'm pressing random buttons. But what's also exciting, and what everyone came for, is some scouting reports. And I know we are all so excited, I know I am, to look at some players who have expiring contracts, which is why they are oh so enticing to me. And to us, as a team with very little finances. So here's a player I'm curious to see if he's even interested in talking to us, but obviously very old, but has some quality. Like we were talking about with Nicky, some veteran presence to help the young players along. It's good to have a diverse group in the locker room. Apologies, I'm just looking over players that I've already seen. Didn't mean to do that. Also that's the type of player you would love to get in on loan, but I just don't see it happening. But good to know nonetheless. These are kind of the caliber of players. I won't bore everyone by going through absolutely all of them. But what I am interested in is a transfer offer for Luke. And they do have a starting offer above his value. But I do think it would take way more than that to pry him from us. He's been on an absolute heater this season, just scoring goals left and right for us. Seth certainly contributed to that high-flying attack that we're praised for so often. It is FC Ingolstadt, who we have a relationship with now that we've stolen Mark Stendera from them. But maybe that's a good thing. Who knows? But either way, I don't see this being worth it. I think we'd be scrambling a bit to replace him with the time we have. So I think we'll have to go quite a bit higher than that, which I'm almost certain they will say no to. And that's why we're going to delegate it, as opposed to walking through the process of sitting down with them and watching that happen. But we'll find out next episode, when we also face QPR in the FA Cup, a former Premier League contender. Or that is to say, they used to play in the Premier League in my lifetime. Now they're down here with us. But they will be a worthy challenge, for certain. Looking forward to it. As we wrap up, I'll go ahead and hopefully fix those formations while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and Grab those, make them look better. Get players in the positions they're supposed to be in. The way we want them. That was not what I meant to do. It is always fun when you make those mistakes. You get to see just how much players don't enjoy being in those absolutely out of position spaces. Move him down. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, and that looks good. Like the team, like the flexibility. Now we've got Shelton holding down that spot. Garbutt's playing well in midfield. Getting results. Things are looking up. We'll go ahead and truly end this one by looking at the league table. Drum roll, everyone. Let's see where we're at. We have the FA Cup, but we can't lose sight of the league. It's gone. Where we are back in the playoff places, and that is fantastic news. It is very tight at the top. We are just 6 points. Math is hard. 6 points off the top. What is very nice, though, is we do have a game in hand on both 5th and 6th place. So assuming we can get some results in that game, our next game. We get a result in our next game, say it right the first time. We could leapfrog them, find ourselves in 5th place. That would be a fantastic turn of events after sitting as low as 10th, not so far behind. And that would certainly get us back on the trajectory of automatic promotion, which is the end goal. So we're 4 points off of that. But again, with a game in hand. So certainly within reach. Some optimism to end the episode with. It is all to play for. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you again next time.